Hey guys, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you are. Welcome to my channel. I'm Grace Ronke Adegoke. So today I'm making a keto base for a pizza. I've been trying keto food for a while now, on and off, but basically I'm on the straight and narrow, cutting out gluten, cutting out sugar, finding ways to put more vegetables in what I eat. So I'm going to make a keto pizza today. So the first part of this video is about keto based dough, for pizza. So I have all the ingredients here that I'm going to use for the base, and on this side for the topping. So let's get started. Just wash my hands, and as you probably know, a lot of people are now using cauliflower for keto base. So I'm going to combine different ingredients based on my experience of what ingredient we do what, or how which ingredient behaves. So the first item is going to be this cauliflower. Of course, we're getting more vegetables into the food, and that's why I'm using this cauliflower. It's not the only thing for the base. As you can see, an array of ingredients here. So the cauliflower florets, look at that. This is how big is this in terms of gram? If you want to say gram for gram, let's see. What's the grams? I never check grams of food like this, but never mind. So a whole floret of cauliflower, half of it. Okay, so what I need to do is to throw this into the food processor and mince it. But if you have a good grater, with the very fine side, grate this into fine particles. So come with me to the food processor, which is just right here, and let's open this up if you can see me. Okay, so I'm putting there we go. So this is the food processor, and I'm going to just throw all of these in once and for all. Doesn't really need a lot of cutting down, and that's why I'm using this. It's going to save a bit of time in the long run. Okay, so beautiful. Look at that fine curly. Beautiful. It's so nice and okay, smooth. Could probably get smoother than this, so I think this is okay for what we need. Right, so let's measure it so you know exactly how much you're putting it. So I'm using the half of the egg. Okay, so that should be about 2 cups, I think. That's 1 cup. And another cup. Hopefully we fill up the cup, or even more. So it depends on how big your cauliflower is. So that's it. Let's see how much pizza we're going to get from here. There. 2 cups in there. Okay. There we go. Let's get everything into the bowl. There. Okay. Out the way. Out the way. Okay. So we got a little bit on here. worktop is all clean and wiped down. So the next item I'm going to put some ground almonds into here. So that's 1 cup, but I'm just going to use half cup. This is half cup. Okay, let's get it open, wide and open. Okay, so that's half a cup of the almond and half a cup of coconut flour. Okay, actually I could have used a 1/4 cup of this to reduce calorie if you want. So that's just a little bit below 1 cup. Okay, so, and also something else I want to use in this is, let me get a spoon for this. I want to put some husk, a good fiber into this. Let's try a couple of tablespoons of the silent husk in there. And also I have the baking powder, the free from gluten-free, of course. Right, half teaspoon, just about half teaspoon in there, and xanthan gum, half teaspoon. And this xanthan gum has the ability to bind things together. This is also gluten-free, of course, and the baking powder for rising, as a rising agent or raising agent, because there is no yeast in this dough. Okay, so the next thing is the mozzarella cheese, and this, oh, the smell of it is gorgeous. This is basically lactose free as well. It's a vegan cheese, but this is made from the coconut. I just like the smell. So we can move this over to the topping, because we're going to need that later. And the olive oil, half cup of olive oil. There we go. The eggs, these will also help the base to bind and as a raising agent as well. I mean, we don't want it to puff up like bread, but you still need, to some extent, something to help it rise. Okay, so 2 eggs going in. Okay, there we go. Out of the way. Let's mix it together. It's looking good, guys, and it's smelling delicious already. I can't wait to tuck into this. Wow. Okay, so just give it a good mix, and this is what we have. Okay, look at it. It's gorgeous, and the smell of it, I can't wait to see the outcome and to tuck into this. Okay, so the bottom line is, when people make keto dough, some people just use the cauliflower on its own, some people use almond flour, some people use coconut flour with all the other ingredients. Okay, so I'm combining all of those 3 with my own addition. Okay, so, and hopefully we see how it goes. Now what you need is a pizza tray. As you can see, I have one here. So just cut a parchment paper to cover the tray. I have 2 trays here, so I'm hoping to have 3 doughs, 2 pizza bases out of this mixture. Okay, so there we go. All right, so we take them one by one. The first one, not in any particular order. Okay, let's take half of it into here. All right, is that half? Is this half? That looks like half anyway. So it's going to spread it all out, hopefully. Okay. Spread it all out into the paper. It's so sticky. I could use the wooden spoon for this. Such a messy job. That's better. Good thinking. Innovative. Okay, so that's spreading out nicely. And bring the edges together so we have a nice crisp edge and meat. That's it. Bring the edges together. There we go. So I think a palette knife can do this, or any wooden spoon or a spatula. A plastic spatula to do this as well. So that's the first dough ready. Now I'm already preheating the oven, so I put the oven to very low heat about half an hour ago, 100, and also on the fan assisted oven. So we just need to put this in the oven for about 10-15 minutes, and then we bring it out after that and put the topping and put it back in for 2, 3, 5 minutes, depending on what you put on the topping, because by the time we brought the base out, there isn't much to cook. Okay, so this is going to go in the oven shortly, and let's hope we have a really good pizza at the end of the night. Okay. Did I tell you one of the reasons why I'm using the husk, and of course all of the ingredients chosen, especially the husk, is because of the fiber and next to nothing carbs on that. Okay, and also the same thing goes for coconut, though coconut is high in calorie, but it's because of the fat, not because of the carbohydrate. And of course the fiber is also fantastic. Something else I'm going to experiment with in another dough I'm making is the chia seed. Also, it's quite glutinous and very high in fiber, which hopefully will have a binding characteristics or property to make the pizza even more solidified. Okay, so ready to put these babies in the oven. Oh no, these babies, these pizza doughs. Okay, these beauties. Oh gosh, yeah, that's insane. Right, I'm just going to put this in first in the middle. Let's get the oven glove out because that's already getting hot. One end and the second one in. Okay. So in the oven, both of them are in here right now, and I'm going to turn the heat on. Let's put it on to 300 gas mark for, as I said, about 10-15 minutes. So while we wait for the oven, the dough to get ready, I'm going to wash my hands and prep the toppings. Okay, so we're back in business. Okay, so let's get the toppings ready for these pizzas. So what I need now, I have mushrooms in here. I also have some coriander. I love coriander. And I also have a little bit of kale, some sweet chard in there, and I have some rockets. So I'm going to put all of these on top of the pizza, and I have some dry basil, which I hope to use, and also I have this bolognese sauce. Needless to say, all of my products tonight are organic. So if you're going to eat the best, take pesticide out of what you eat. So, and I've gone through all of this. And also there is another type of sauce that can be used, the passata. Okay, so let's get started. And of course, we have the cheddar cheese and the mozzarella. I'm going to use a combination of those two. And I have some green olives, which I will slice up and throw on the red onions. So let's just slice through these mushrooms. There we go. One mushroom done. That was easy. And another one. So this is the part 2 of the video, getting the toppings ready for the pizza. Okay, so all of those are ready. I'm just going to roughly chop the coriander. I love coriander in my salad, so there's no reason why it can't go on top of the pizza. Right, let's get a few olives out. Ready for the job. Let's have a taste. Beautiful. I'm just going to slice them down into halves and throw them all in when the dough is ready. So guys, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. If you like this video, let me know. If there's something else that you would like to change or something you already do that works, leave the comments down there for us, or anything else you want me to do or another video, I will try. Okay, so there we go. All of this ready. Let's just leave them here with the cousins. There we go. Yum yum. Okay. Basil. Just going to put some on top of this. Ready? Okay. There we go. Now, the onions. Let's use half of these onions. Just half. If you notice that I've left the onions to the last because I don't want to cry through the rest of the cooking. That's right. Okay. And the root of the onion is still intact. Most of the root is here actually, but whatever root is here is still intact. Okay, so I'm just going to slice it down, not necessarily big chunks, but there is no hard and fast rule. Just do it your way, guys. I love these thin slices of onions. Yeah. Beautiful. And the onions are ready. Before I start crying, they are already ready. Okay, so you can just separate the slices, ready to be thrown onto the pizza. The sweetness of red onions on that pizza. This is a classic vegetarian pizza, by the way. And of course, keto style. So I can leave this sauce. Can't even open it. Ooh. This is when you need muscles, reinforcement. Okay. Don't try this at home, guys. Okay, so I'm going to go check the pizza dough. Okay, let's see. All right, so the timer is on, hopefully to remind me when it's about time to bring these out. Okay, so just waiting for the dough to be ready, and we spread the sauce on and layer the toppings on, put it back in for 3-5 minutes, and then we talking. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, guys. Just for the finishing parts of this pizza making venture, today I'm going to bring out the dough. The first one is right here. Look at that. It's looking good and it's lifting off from the paper. It's beautiful and it's nice and well done. So I'm so proud of that outcome. That's number one. Pizza number two. So look at this. Gorgeous looking doughs. So just going to put this oven glove underneath these doughs. Okay, there we go. Now we move on to the fun part. Fun. Right, so I'm going to use these seeds of change. Oops, did I say the brand? Okay, well, any brand would do, but this is organic. Okay, so this has already got some ingredients. In fact, it has got some basil in it as well. And also, if you use another type, perhaps something like passata or chopped tomatoes even, or blend your own type of thing, you know, just have a look and see what's already in the sauce. This one, before even adding anything, I'm going to taste it. That's fine. Okay, so I'm not going to add any pinch of salt or whatever. I thought I was going to add any of those, but it's not necessary. this is already ready to go. It's beautiful. Look at the vibrance of the color. And the other dough is getting spread. A good spread on there and on there. That's perfect. Okay, so we got a little bit more sauce in there. Somebody can have that with something. I'm not going to waste it. That's plenty on the dough. Okay, so let's get this out of the way. Right. And the next, we're going to add a little bit of the cheddar cheese, might as well. Okay, let's gorgeous. It's beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so I reduced the heat of the oven just as I brought them out. So that's cheddar cheese, and I'm adding a little bit of the mozzarella. Right, okay, so we have 2 lots of cheeses and the red onions. This is a beautiful, beautiful vegetarian delight. Actually, this is a vegan keto. If you're vegan or vegetarian and you're looking into a ketogenic pizza dough, this is the one to look at. Okay, so, and also don't let us forget my coriander. Okay, beautiful coriander. And let's bring up some coriander onto here. And we have, this is basically Mediterranean. Of course, pizza is Mediterranean. What am I talking about? But with the addition of olives, olives, that even make it more Mediterranean. And to be honest, I look forward to eating the food after I've cooked it. And I look forward to eating this food. I'm going to drizzle a little bit of olive oil into this. A little bit. Just to give the mushroom some moisture, because they're going to dry up in there. And last but not the least, with a bit of basil on top of my kale, my rockets, and the Swiss rainbow coming in here as a last adornment on this beautiful craft. Just look at this. Yes, gorgeous. Okay, so I'm putting them back in the oven for another 2-3 minutes. Hopefully, won't be more than that. Okay, so that's the parchment paper in the way of the vent or the fan. Okay, so now we come to the end of my pizza making, keto, vegan, vegetarian style today, and I'm really so excited. I can't wait to talking into this pizza. So I'm going to have a little dance. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, you've never seen me dance before. That's nothing. I love dancing. Anyway, so I'm just going to have to wait 2 minutes. Let me pull this time around. So as a recap, please guys, give us a thumbs up, or like and share and subscribe if you want to make a keto, vegan, low carb, no carb, Mediterranean pizza. This is the one to watch. So some psyllium husk, cauliflower, coconut flour, almond flour are packed full of nutrition in this one today. And of course, the mozzarella and the cheddar cheese, they are vegan as well. As you can see, they are the free-from range of a supermarket where I shop. Okay, and they're resealable. You can use the rest another day. And of course, the extra virgin olive oil, the basil, and the organic classic bolognese sauce. I'm using this because it's got taste already. So, and of course, the red onions. And that's it for today. 2 eggs, don't forget, and your xanthan gum and your raising agents. So those two babies, your baking powder and your xanthan gum. Okay, you can use either of the two, and I've combined different methods of making ketogenic pizza today, and you and I are going to see the results in a minute. Okay, so guys, stay tuned for the reveal. It's coming. This pizza is coming home. Sounds like the football songs. It's coming. Pizza is coming home. This is pizza number 1 out. Look at that. Okay. Pizza number 2 out. If you are in this room, you're going to know what I'm talking about, because the smell of this pizza is knocking me off. So I'm just going to grab myself a little side plate, and you can serve this with more salad if you like. I think I'm going to enjoy mine with a little bit of the sauerkraut or the kimchi that I have in the fridge for more nutrition. So let's just cut it down. Okay, how are we doing? This is the reveal of my keto vegan pizza slice. Is this a fine slice of a fine piece? Yes, this is beautiful. And I'm so proud of this. So please guys, go ahead and make your own. Believe you me, I've had fun making this pizza. I have had fun making this. Gorgeousness. So, should I talk in or let it cool down a little bit? A bit? Thumbs up. The taste is out of this world. So guys, thank you for joining me tonight, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more delicious inspirations. Have a nice evening, guys. Goodbye. Okay. Look at how clean this slice has come. I'm going to love this. I'm making another one very soon. The rest of the pizza packed up to go in the freezer. Look at the crust. It's amazing, isn't it? It's beautiful. I mean, this is like first of its kind. You know, this pizza is gluten-free, lactose-free, and is full of lots of fiber from the ingredients I've used, and your omegas and your nutrients, your micronutrients in this pizza. So I'm going to put this in the freezer for other days. Just one slice is enough for me for lunch, with some salad, side salad, or some miso soup on the side, or even a little bit of kimchi or sauerkraut to add more vegetable and nutrition. So going to put this in the freezer for the rainy days. Anyway, and it didn't